my gosh.
You feel better now?
Yeah, 'cause I've been sitting in this chair, man, forever
Yeah.
doing slides, doing presentation,
Welcome to my life. Yeah.
making calls. Like I just got up, man. I couldn't even feel nothing, man. I'm numb.
Yeah. Yeah. So I try to get up and stretch, do some jumping jacks or something, but I don't. As
Yeah,
soon as my legs start going to sleep, I be like, all right, students, it's time for
yeah.
10 minutes of independent work.
For real.
I got to stretch my legs. I'm old.
I'll
Y'all
tell
young.
you.
So we'll see. All right. So I got this and this. I'm supposed to be presenting something else. I mean, it's habit now, so I'm kind of in a rhythm. I just gotta get all that other paperwork done for full bloom. There we go.
You gonna laugh when you see the little slide I created for us.
Oh, you create a slide?
Yeah, you gonna be like, ah, Rush, you crazy.
Oh man. Yeah,
So,
you didn't get real sharp with the technical skills. And you
yeah.
improved, highly improved. There is, now that you made me think about it, a video. I can give that to you, and you can share it to students, and it might get some excitement up. But it's an old one. When we had our chess team, was it four move checkmate? Four move. Who just came in the room? Let me see here.
And Kyra with the apple head.
Oh wow. She didn't say nothing. Look at she quiet.
Cause she know. She know she got an apple head.
I have no chess videos. I gotta find it then. I wonder if it's out there on YouTube floating around or something.
It might be. You know everything on YouTube.
Yeah, I just didn't know I got that interesting to people.
Hmm. Yeah, especially like people, that's incarcerated and stuff. They kind of learn that in there too.
Oh wow, yeah. That is true. I didn't think about that part.
Yeah. So that thing is
It does
popular.
help. It does help. See, Kara, you're early. Uh
She
supposed
trying
to give
she trying to sneak some extra credit points. That's what it is.
No, we get out of class at 2:20.
Oh, y'all got out early. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool though. Yikes. All right, I'll find it later. I know I got it archived. But yeah, we was doing good
You
when we
ever
had our team.
you ever felt like you had a to-do list, but you can only remember like two things out of like possibly like six that you had to do?
Who, me?
Yeah, you ever felt like that? Because like for sure is more than two things that it was like a priority, but you couldn't write it down at the time. But now it's
Yep.
like you did two things that you remember, but it's like a couple other things that you're
Yeah.
supposed to do, but you don't remember what it was.
Right. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
like I'm stressed out because I know it's like a couple other things, and I don't want it to bite me when it come. And I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't remember it.
Mm.
I'm stressed out, man. I'm trying to remember what they was. I know it was important too.
I hate to tell you, fam. I got papers everywhere. I write notes, but every now and then something gets lost in the cracks. But I try to try
Yeah,
to catch it all. But I am human.
I know one thing that I do remember that I didn't do yet is that the W-2 thingy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I ain't gonna talk
That's
about
what's
that. But
biting me right now. Like,
yeah, I gotta figure that out before the time is too
it,
late.
the ninth is a deadline, so yeah, you might want to. You're gonna
Yeah.
mess up your tax deductions or something.
Mm.
Hello, Mr. Gray. All right. Hope you got your kit set up. We're trying to see if you guys can get that
Oh,
program
look,
going.
I stay ready
Tyler,
with
you filing taxes?
I I've been found taxes. Kyra, you all in my
When you
business,
going to
girl.
pay less?
Man, so
What you
you pay
think?
child support, girl. That's what happened. You gotta keep the money on the level.
Heck yeah.
Hey Jalen, there he is. I see him. All
what
right.
jobs can you
Are you on your kid or no? What would you say, Gray?
what jobs can you get where you don't have to pay taxes?
Under the
Um,
table.
no,
I was like, hmm.
no. Matter of fact, no. Somebody told me it's a job. It's something. I don't know if it's like a second channel. I don't know what it is, but you don't have to pay taxes.
Uh, No, almost everybody. If you here in the United States, like I said, it's a capitalist country. You're gonna pay some taxes. So we have 2:41. We got 4 more minutes for everybody else's mark late. I
They say
was.
Donald Trump is they say he owes some taxes.
Oh Lord, did you bring that topic up? I just got finished listening to WVON news. I'm like, oh,
Look,
they're
hey, since we
storming.
talking about it, I'm just
They're
saying.
storming the White House. No, what happened?
Give me some
Do you
knowledge.
see the news right now? Like, wow.
Yeah, like did you hear about Father Flager?
No, I did not hear about that, sir. Hello, Dajay and Courtney. Yeah, right now they're storming the Capitol. That's why I was playing some jazz to try not think about crazy stuff that's happening right now. So, a couple more minutes. You want to make sure you have your kids set up. I can't believe this is happening today. I was so cool. Like, it's crazy. Rush, did you hear about this or no?
I'm sorry, I walked away for a second. About what? The White House?
Yeah,
That they rushed it?
they rushed it.
I'm
That's a
saying.
good play on words.
I didn't hear
They're
about that.
rushing it. Yeah, they're rushing it now. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I should. Oh yeah, I definitely wouldn't hear about it if it's going on now. See, I wish I had a space like you that would set it up like my little lab. I got the news on, the work right here.
I do, man. But
You got the whole
dang,
thing.
I try. We got 2 more minutes before we're gonna get started. I see people are logging in. Dajay twice. Oh, she's showing off.
Dajay.
She's in there. The girl who codes.
Yeah, Mr. Rice. What?
Wait, she's twice. Look, she's really showing off.
We ain't gonna have to check nobody.
She got the hang of it. Look at her.
You said what?
I said we ain't gonna have to check nobody today, is we?
Oh no, is you my bodyguard?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
If you my bodyguard, then yeah.
Well,
only if they get out of line.
Well, I hope not. I hope not.
Because I'm presidential.
You president? Okay, all right. I'll take that. We got to do our norms in about 1 more minute. Everybody, set your kids up. I'm glad you all have rested and come back, but we got.
Oh, she on her thing. She on two.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. She ain't playing.
Oh, okay.
Or she got me talking crazy. She's not playing.
Hey, Jalen, you got the kid, Jalen?
Yeah, just go around the room for me, Rush.
You got the kid? Why I don't see you 2 times, man? I gotta see everybody 2 times right now. I don't want to see nobody 1 time.
Was it like 2 chains? Like
I want to see double. I want to see double everybody. Hey, what's up? I want to see double everybody.
That's what I'm shooting for, Rush. Yeah.
If I don't see double everybody, that's a problem.
Some of the engineers next week, we're going to be doing VNC, where you're going to learn how to, I hope we can do this together. I'm going to show you a video next week. My son did on how to connect to your Raspberry Pi for your computer. Who's calling me? Somebody from Florida. I'm teaching right now.
Mr. Rush, we don't see you 2 times while you talking.
Oh,
I'm at the school.
For you. She's coming for you.
I'm at the school. I got an excuse. I'm at the school.
That still don't count.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to travel.
You're not even on your kids.
They're coming for you, man. They're coming for you.
Can I say something? Can I defend myself? All right, listen, right? It's just gonna be short and sweet, right? The Raspberry Pi kits came from Chance the Rapper, like the whole Chicago know that he gave us those kits. I'm not trying to walk down Inglewood with my Raspberry Pi kit and get beat up and they take my kit, so I'll leave it home. I'm not bringing it with me. I'm leaving it home where it's safe at. All right, here you go.
He's got a point though. I'm sorry, a little about safety. He's talking about me. I'm stationary all the time. I'm always here. I can't get away from it. So this is my laboratory where I live. But you should set up your own so you can always work on these labs. Each lab's worth 2. Ooh, I lost track of time. It's 45 already. It's 46 now. Here's Courtney again. But he's right. It should see double, kind of like the Doublemint twins. I see 2 of you each if you have your kids and you're ready to continue to the next steps. Norms, right? Oh, it's time to get a new chair. Yeah.
Could you imagine double them in real life? Like I understand we digital and they got double screens.
Ooh, no, I couldn't
really double
I don't.
Oh my God. Can you imagine 2 Dajs? Oh my god.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm barely handling one Dajay. So,
That's what I'm saying.
Mr. Ray always say my name. If it was 2 of me, that's double the trouble. That's extra pressure on Mr. Tyler.
yeah.
I'm already 3 handfuls. So just
Yeah. I was gonna say 4, but yeah. this girl used to say, "What was your favorite line?" I'm dead. She stopped saying that. I was like, "Wow, she grew up." She would say that to everything. All right, so 5 basic norms. I see Aaliyah's there. Aaliyah, can you start us off with number 1?
No one has the right to hurt another person.
Thank you, Miss Mims. Courtney, number 2. Is he there? I see his name. Okay, I'm gonna circle back to Courtney. Doublemint twin, Dache. Can you read 2 and 3 for us?
Education in the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that discredit ourselves, our school, our family.
Thank you. Jalen, can you read, let's see here, 4?
And still can't stop a student always act with integrity.
Yes, we do. Or we at least try. So who's next? We got Mr. Gray. Can you read number 1 of the 5 academic norms?
You say 4 and 5?
No, number 1, sir.
You said number 1?
Yes.
We respect the opinions of others.
Thank you. Ms. Walls, can you read number 2?
We respect the culture of the classroom.
Awesome. Let's go to number 3. That would be Ms. Kennard. Welcome to class. Can you read number 3 there?
We are attentive and participate.
Thank you, Ms. Kennard. Ms. Laitu, can you read number 4?
We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers.
Yes, we do. And then we're going to come right back to Courtney if he's there. Can you read number 5, sir?
We are here to focus on preparing ourselves for post-secondary endeavors.
Awesome. Okay. So everybody get their first round of participation points, and that's just us going over our norms, right? This might be giving you a head start on your points. Now, like some of the students in here, you should be set up the same way as I am, right? So let's see what that's all about, right? If you look at Daje, I want to give you 50 points if you can take your camera and turn it to show like mine's is everything you got set up so far on your Raspberry. So how do you have it set up? Can you show us?
Oh, I thought I was talking. Wait.
No, you wasn't, but okay, now you are.
Wait, you told me to do what, Mr. Tyler?
So you know how to take your camera and just
I don't know how to wait.
you just pick your camera up. What do you mean? And then you stop talking.
Oh wait.
Okay, can you hear me? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it right now.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm doing it now. Right now.
What are you doing now? Oh,
I'm
you're
doing
sharing. Oh, okay. Now it's 2 Dajes. Okay, you're on there. It looks like it's another dot. What is you doing, girl? It's 3 Dajes. What in the world? Oh, you using your phone? Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to show you.
Yeah. That's good. I was telling you just take your camera, but okay. All right.
Oh.
You could have just picked the camera up. Yeah, Daje, you made that look too hard.
Okay, hold on.
So I'm gonna show you with mines, and I want you to do what I'm doing. Okay. So let me do this so everybody can see what everybody's doing, right? This is what I mean if you're paying attention. You should see with my screen, right? And
you about like this.
Let's see. Let's zoom in on Daje real quick. Let me move this out the way. Hold on, Daje. You talking about you here? Everybody see what she's doing there? This is pretty good. Very good, actually. Okay, so you can put it back on the LCD screen. Pretty good. You got the hang of it. And when we do share outs, this is how you're going to be explaining what's going on with your Sense hat. So with that said, let me do this. And you'll notice it's 2 of me. I am here with my Raspberry Pi. So this is right behind me. But if you are looking like you want to look exactly where I'm at, you just pin things. And I want to show people that so they know how to do it. So if you look here right behind me, there's a TV connected to it. So like Dajay, you don't have to be on the floor with that small. You can actually connect it to your big screen TV if you have an HDMI cable, right? Just things to think about so you can see it bigger. So right behind me is what you see. I'm in the room, and I'm just going to take you and show you what you're supposed to have programmed and what you're supposed to make your Sense Hat do. I gave you 2 files yesterday. One was called Bestiality or Bestiary. Bestiality, what is that? Bestiary. And then you have Hello, right? And they're both dot. You said what? Somebody said something? I didn't hear. Oh, that's Aaliyah. Okay. I'm like, what is that? So I'm going to zoom in on this one and show you what I mean by how that is supposed to work. All right. So you everybody see what I got going on now, right? I'm going to take my camera like Dajay did, right? And if you notice, this has characters going by and it has little icons. All right. This is the bestiary file. And why they call it bestiary is because little creatures in between. So say it gives you some lines of code, and then it turns into a character and it goes around. So this is Wubby, and there's a little, it's like Kirby or something. And then the next one is Sully. So the reason I said that is because if you look at my screen, you know, you'll see that I have my Thani up here. Let me zoom in some more for you guys. Maybe that'll help. There we go. I can see a little better. And inside of Thani, which is what we talked about as engineering students, you have Chirp, that's a name. You have Perry raised his hand. Go ahead, sir. So you have all these different names you could change to yours. All right, what was your question, Sharad?
I can't find Mr. Irvin on what's it called? SB.
On SB?
Yeah.
He's trying to do column so you can
I typed in his name in it, but his name didn't pop up.
Wow, that's different. Did you try Rush? Did mine? Well, y'all get to mine's easy. I don't know.
Is it Irvin I with an I?
What do you mean with an I? You talking about how you spell his name?
Yeah.
No, it's E. So ER.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, okay. As long as that helps. So yeah. The goal is to be like Dajay was, be in here, log twice. And then if you do that, that's like me verifying a quiz grade from last break. The other thing is you have to try to get this file going because this is really lab 1 and 2 we've been working on for 2 days. By tomorrow, lab 3 will be due. And if you do demonstrations of each lab on Friday, there is no quiz. So I'm really trying to get you guys out of it. Remember, each lab is worth ×2 if you do it correctly. All right. So just wanted to make sure that you was aware of that. Let me come over here. And I showed you Thani. You probably need the lab steps again if you don't have it. Now, I did put that in the recording for yesterday where you could just go in, click on the Code Next curriculum and go lab by lab by lab. I think Courtney already said he's going to want to try some new things out. But I'm only asking you guys to get finished this week with labs 1, 2, and 3 because we've been working on labs 1 and 2 since Monday. All right. So Code Next, right? Let me change this. There we go. So next part is putting the link for Code Next in here. And that's this, step-by-step guide I was telling you about to get the double credit. Each lab is worth ×2 do nows. Each, right? So 2, 4, 6. We talked about this. You get down here, this is when we're getting close to the end, and hopefully you could demonstrate these and there's no final exam. Now you have your choices. I mean, just schedule to get your kit, come into the school, grab it. I don't know when I'll be able to come to the kit to help people who are still having troubles, but I'll let you know. But there's usually someone up there, I think between 9 a.m. to 2, but you got to call and find out who, because I think they rotate the schedule. You all know that February 4th, I'm going to keep echoing this as loud as I can because I want you to pass, is the last day for all grades to be submitted. So you're going to have to bring your grades up a few levels by just doing these labs.
You said what, Mr. Tyler? Can you repeat yourself?
February 4th. Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Right. So that's the last day of the quarter. That's when we submit our grades. Actually, it's a couple of days beforehand because they want to get report cards out to you guys. All right. So all that said, I said code next in case you don't have it and what to do. Copy. And maybe it might help some of you to just read through the steps of what they give you here so you can honestly try to get more accomplished. All right, so I think I'm back where you can see that. Yes, it's code next. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to put in the link for you guys to use. And then there's 40 additional points if you guys fill out a survey for code next towards the end of class. All right, so I'll put that link in here as well. This just lets Google know that you have your kit, and I'll know because they'll let me know which students responded, but you know, fill it out. They're just trying to see how the kits are going. It's like Rush said, you know, Chance the Rapper did donate some money for these, and Google helped program them. That's why you guys have all these wonderful activities like labs to do with them. And my hope is you get proficient enough to the point where you can like work for one of these companies. It'd be nice to work for Google, in my opinion. Living in California and I'm doing what I'm doing, just helping people over the internet. Cool way to work, man. So I'm gonna give you about 15 minutes to work on it because it's 2:58. We got time for you to tinker and figure out what you think is going on. Remember, if you use the source code and you get some message that says APSI for AstroPi, it's an error message that pops up. That's because your AstroPi or your SysHat was not updated. Now, there are steps on updating it in case you get that message. And I'm going to give you that link too. So if you get that message after you programmed your bestiary file, then that means you got to go back, update your SysHat, reboot, and then try to see if you can connect to the SysHat. Because just because it's plugged to it doesn't mean the software is installed for it. So you'll see on my screen, it's the commands I had to have the students go over again. So everything you need to do is in this box here. Let me grab this link for you. This is in case you did not yet update your SysHat to do the activities. You got to demonstrate them, so you got to make it work. I know a few students in here got it, like Miss Kennard, she showed hers last time. I'm not sure who else was able to get that far. Some people said I got it, and then, you know, they was like, I'm still working on it. So hopefully in 15 minutes, we can do another share out and see how far we get. You're literally only taking that bestiary file that I have in there for you, putting it into your Thani on your Raspberry. Make sure you download the file to your Raspberry Pi and trying to run it in the the Thani Python IDE. But if that doesn't work, you have to go back and use this troubleshooting measure to update your SysHat. Okay, so 15 minutes, I'll be sitting here in case you need my assistance. And again, it'll be nice if you can at least connect to the classroom right now. So I should see W, like Sinkaira or Daje was. And what Daje is, I can see she has two of them. But honestly, you know, Courtney's got twice. See, you can look in the list. Like, this is what I mean by twice, in case you guys don't know what I mean. I don't know if you can see the members in the chat, but it's like two Courtneys. I know one of them is his Raspberry Pi. There are two Dajes. There are it's two Journey Walls too. She's got it going. Oh, okay. All right, so I got to restore some quiz grades. All right, I'm just out the way. Who else is doubled? We got Sinkaira's. So these are students that have their kits up and running. Now, the goal for most of you guys is to get as far as Miss Kennard did. She had it lit up and it was saying it. The only thing she had to do left, I don't know if she's done that, is to change the lines of code where at least one of those was her first name, the next was her last name, and then whatever the word of the day was. Today's word of the day is null, by the way, if you think you can program it into that code. But first, test out the code as is. Don't change anything until you get it working. Did I start that clock already? I think I did. I did. All right, cool. Put this over here so I can monitor that. Okay, and then we got this. So, If you I forgot to mention, if you're confused where the files are, they are in EDSB right here under today's assignment. This is computer science. Let me come down to this one. And the two files again were bestiary.py and there it is. And you see .py and then you have hello.py. If you have problems with this file, I'll replace these files and give you new ones. But honestly, they're the same. And the only error messages that people were getting were the ones from the SysAt not being installed correctly or updated. If you're confused about that, I think I put that link in the chat already, or did I? Projects getting started with, yep, I did. Okay, at 2:59. All right. Where's my stopwatch? Bingo. All right. Ooh, you got an echo, sir. Yes, sir. You figuring something out, I think. What's going on, Courtney? Uh-oh. You gotta mute one of them, Courtney. Did you mute the Raspberry, or which microphone are you talking out of? Oh, okay, so that's the Raspberry you're talking out of? All right. Let's see, you point at it. So you gotta unmute that and then mute your other thing. I mean, mute the other thing and leave that going.
It's muted.
All right, turn the volume down on one of them though. Like your TV is still playing sound, right? So mute your TV. Yeah, I had to learn this the hard way too. And then now try to turn your mic on. Okay.
I was saying.
There you go.
It's a folder called Rathimon, but ain't no folder, none of the files called Rathimon.
Oh, so don't worry about that file. Use the bestiary file.
The what?
The bestiary file in EDSB. Did you see that?
All right, I'm gonna get it right now.
Okay, yeah. So I'm pointing to this. If you can see my screen, Courtney, it says bestiary, parentheses 1.py.
Miss Tyler, I want you to look at some.
Oh, hold on. Who's that? Who's that speaking?
Me.
Journey? Okay. Go ahead, Journey. What did you want me to look at?
They're supposed to look like this. Wait a minute.
Are you going to show me with your camera, or oh, that's you. You're doing that. So you're over here. Let's take a look at this. Wait a minute. I think she got it, everybody. Can you come back? Yes. Volts. Does it say the other words, Wiggy and stuff? Raspy Mon? You got it, Journey. I think you got it. Yeah. All right. So can you change those words that come across the screen in your file to the first word that comes across is your first name? Then the second word that comes across is your last name. And then the word of the day, that third word is null. Think you can do it?
Can you say that one more time? Somebody else was talking.
Okay. So you saw that first, it's hard for me to see what you're doing, but that first word that came across the screen, instead of it saying Raspy Mon, can you change it to say Journey?
I'm gonna see.
Yeah, use your Thani programmer, or I'm sorry, Python coder, which is Thani Python IDE.
Yeah,
if you're in there, you can change the file a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you see where to change it?
No, I don't see it. I see numbers and letters.
But you gotta find where to change it at though. So do you see where it says Raspy Mon?
Yeah, I see that.
So without changing anything else, change that to your first name. and then try it out.
Where it say raspy with the equal?
Right before the equal though. Don't change the equal because that's what it's going to be equal to.
Okay.
You get where I'm going with that or no?
No.
Oh. All right, so let me go to my kit and show you what I'm talking about specifically. Would that help? So I'm gonna come over here. She's holding it. It says what? Courtney's got it going too. I just saw that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, check out the Bulldogs. They're getting the hang of it. This is better than first period, Rush. First period, they was complaining. Courtney knocking it out. Kennard, all of them. So the file does work, huh, Courtney? So, Courtney, do you know exactly? You did a great job, dude. That was quick. That means your Raspberry is updated and everything, and your syntax. You're ready to move on to other labs, sir. Yeah, I might want to call him or Kennard to figure out what's up with that. They got it. What was I saying? So, Journey, inside of the code, Courtney, can you change it to your? Did you have your name in there in your code?
You mean to add my name in there?
Yeah, that's what I was telling Journey to do. Do you see where to do that?
Yeah.
Right. So change the first 3 words to your name, your first name, last name, and then of course the third word is going to be null. That's the word of the day. Can you do it? Now I'm gonna take my camera. Good job, Courtney. I'm gonna take my camera, Journey, and I gotta come over to my kit. Okay, where is that? It's right here. All right. So over here, remember I said inside of. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
So you see this here? I could change this to, I don't know, Mike. Right?
Okay.
And if I type Mike there, I want to save it next and then run it and see what happens, okay?
Okay.
All right, give it a try. Oh, did I put this back where it was? Uh-oh. Thing almost fell off the TV. Okay. Whew. I ain't as young as I used to be. Okay, now.
So, Mr. Hardy, you put out these words right here?
Courtney's hard to see that. Yeah,
like they say Frankie and all that.
Yeah. Change only 3 of those words, Courtney.
All right.
And then make sure you save your file and then run it again and see if it comes across. Let me know if it's successful, okay? Y'all getting it. So proud of them. All right. So how much time we got left? They're getting the hang of it. See, some people about to truly recover their grades.
How the phone get that computer?
They say different names like Sully.
Yeah, you can change those too. I was saying. So you gotta wait and see if your name comes across because I think the first word was raspy or something like that, or raspy-mon.
I didn't say it.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta save the file, then rerun it. And don't forget, everybody. Sometimes this thing will get stuck. Make sure you stop the old file so you don't get your syntax confused. There's a stop button there. Not quit, but stop. So in Thani, it says stop. If you don't stop the program and you try to rerun it, it might jam the computer up and you have to reboot and then you're like, ugh. So stop your program because it's still running. And make sure you stop your programs when you get ready to shut it down too. If it doesn't respond, just reboot. All right, so 4 more minutes. I need somebody else to demonstrate what Courtney and what Journey and what Miss Kennard has already done. Just making your syntax light up. And then after you do that, you have to change some of the names in there to represent your name, first name, and word of the day is null. Like null and void, right? So Courtney, that counts. Journey, everybody else I saw. I gotta check
the chat.
You said what, sir?
I did it.
You did it? Okay. What did you say, Courtney? I'm sorry.
I said, can you put the word of the day in the chat?
Yeah, it's null. So let me spell it out for you. So that is N-U-L-L. I think Courtney's on to something. Did I do that right? I did it wrong, Courtney. Hold on. N-U-L-L. There we go. No.
How you stop it?
Okay, so do you see that red button that says stop by the Zoom button?
I don't see a red button.
Journey, are you in the editor? So it's in the same area where you press the green button and start it. There's a red button that says stop.
It only said rebug, a save, a load, and a new. It don't have a red button that says stop.
Okay, that means it's already stopped in because those would have been visible. Okay. All right. So did you save your file though, your changes? Because you'll need to take that file and send it to me, not today, but tomorrow. I'll be asking you guys to put it into an assignment you'll see in EDSB. And it's going to be labs 1, 2, 3. You got it. Who's that? Rush?
No, yeah. I think Sankaira raising her hand.
She did?
I don't see. Thought I seen a little hand thing up there.
Nah, I ain't raised my head.
Oh, why did I see a hand? I seen the hand thing there.
I don't know who that was, man. I was looking at different
screens. It's Courtney.
Yes, Courtney, go ahead.
So you said when we changed everything, you said press save. No, you said press stop, save, and then run again.
So yes, stop the program if you can. And then what you want to do next is run it. That's after you saved and stopped, though, Courtney. Because it's running a new program now. And you just got to see if it comes across the way you typed it in.
I think mine got stopped.
Okay, so you might have to reboot Journey. That's probably all I can tell you. So just reboot your device and try to come back in. But you got the files, guys. So the files do work, right? You guys are just trying to make edits. This is actually great news, Rush. They're getting the hang of it. It's my 5th period.
That is great news.
5th period. Engineering students. Okay, where's the clock at? Let's see how much time we got for share outs. I kind of want to give y'all 10 more minutes. Seems like y'all making progress. Because it's 3:13. 10 more minutes or no? I mean, it's fine with me because y'all seem like y'all are really focusing. Who is in here still? Let's take a look. We got a Courtney, same people. Miss Kennard, are you able to share out anytime soon? Are you there? I can see her.
What you say?
Oh, I said, are you able to share out what you did again on the screen real quick?
I can go to it.
Your syntax?
Oh, my
you got the code. No, that's good. You got the code up. Did you change your name? Oh, I see you did change things.
I changed 2 of them.
And did you rerun the program after you saved it?
I did. It went through, I guess.
Oh, okay.
She better than me.
She got skills, yeah.
I changed the last one to my last name too.
No, I just need you to change 3 of the words that scroll, and you did it. So did you put the word of the day in there? No. Okay, now if you guys are going to forget, you can send me an EDSB message with your file, and I'll put that into the assignment tomorrow if you want to do it that way. But make sure you save your work, and then you got to email.
I'll do it that way.
Right. You said what, Gray?
Yeah, we will take that way. Yeah.
It's only because I didn't want to post the assignment till tomorrow. I want you guys not panic about assignments for a moment and just work on this kit. Let me fix it.
I'll give y'all 50 cents if y'all could teach me.
Okay, so put it into EDSB as a message, the file you're using, and I'll check it. And then all you got to focus on is lab 3. You'll get lab 3 script tomorrow. Okay. So if you didn't get what Courtney and everybody else has gotten done so far, you might want to just start working on trying to make sure everything's connected and getting that syntax fully updated. In the meantime, the other labs you see, you can try out. Now, I want to point out something that you're going to need because I see some people are pretty advanced in here. Where's Tyler getting all these scripts from, eh? So if you see my screen, there's a whole Raspberry Academy, right? That's where I got B-share from, generate, all these things. And these are your Raspberries. We're going to go in stages of the assignments. So I want everybody, when you get a chance, to set yourself up with a GitHub account. It's really free, and it's really going to help you in case you want to pull files from wherever to do really, really cool and crazy things with this syntax. All right. So that's Courtney, is that your name? It sure is. Courtney got the hang of it. All right, sir. You the man. You the man. I think he's just marveling his work right now.
Courtney, I need help.
He's got the hang of it.
Yes, sir, indeed. Courtney, drop your number, bro.
Y'all need to get in touch with him or something. Now, Courtney, you know my son is making money at Limb Bloom helping them with their kids. He got his microphone off. He said something. I don't know what he said.
Girl, get the.
Hey.
I said I'm in the school group chat.
Oh, okay. You said you school what?
A school group chat. But look.
Okay. All right. So I mean,
where y'all see the names at? Like where y'all see y'all can see my.
Thank you, Courtney. Let me zoom in, Courtney. Hold on. Hold it there. Everybody, take a look at what he's doing.
So look, y'all see my name and stuff right there. Oh, look. When you got the names right here on the side, you just change it from the first. You change it from the first name and put whatever you're gonna put right there, and do 3 of them, and then you change it right here on this top row, and then change it right here where it's green at.
They grow up so fast.
Yeah, I'ma still need your line, buddy, so you could go up with me. That's cool. Impressive. But
He said, "Yeah, I'm still need." So I look all like really soon. I want to do what is called collaborative group work. I'm gonna put you guys in a group, and this is how the final exam is gonna end. So if you don't got it, don't worry. Pretty soon, I'm gonna look at the attendance. I'm gonna pair you up with someone, and your goal at the end of the quarter is to do a demonstration.
Yeah, pair me up with Courtney. That's a good teammate.
we got to be fair, right?
That's fair. You helping me? That's good.
Well, students who already have it can elect to become lab assistants, but we all got to be put into groups. That's what they're asking of me. So
you say got to be first name, last name, and the word of the day.
Yes, ma'am. Just like Courtney did.
That's a group right there. Me and him and a couple other people.
Well, we got to look at
Make sure you
attendance.
put me in Courtney group.
Yeah. Look. The 3 Stooges.
Hey, Courtney the man like that?
Come on.
Courtney the man like that?
You been the man. He been the bulldog.
Because I'll still get on there with you.
I hope you ain't forget. He was a bulldog.
Eminem peanut head.
What was the word of the day?
Put some respect.
Word of the day was no.
What you say about my head?
Eminem peanut head talking about getting on somebody.
Oh Lord.
You frustrated with you go with that country stuff. I'm gonna send you right back where you came from.
Well, Courtney, you got braces now, boy. What's going on? Yeah, y'all is growing up.
Right. They're getting grown, huh? They grew up so fast. But no, great job, everybody. This is impressive. It's very inspirational. You guys are actually getting the hang of it. And a lot of people doubted you. Wasn't me. That's why I fought to get these kids here for you. But you proven the statistics wrong. You can do computer science and thus become engineers.
Well, so we get extra points for putting the word of the day on there?
Yeah. You didn't. That's why I told you to do it, Courtney.
Oh, okay.
All right. So everybody, I'm going to put this survey back in the chat. I'm going to give you about 10 more minutes. I want to see if you can explore on GitHub. Go to GitHub. I'm going to put the link in there and see if you can find your another .py file. Also, did everybody at least do the hello file? There's 2 files in ESB. So hello, I want you to alter that to make a conversation with your Raspberry Pi. You can use Lab 1 to understand how to use it to print out things. Now, that doesn't necessarily use the sense hat. You'll just see in the simulator what it will say, and you're like you making a conversation through a computer. All right, so that's the hello file. The bestiary file is for Lab 2, and Lab 3 will work on. That's probably going to be the Raspberry file, but we got to take our time and make sure everybody, we don't go too fast and, not everybody got their sense hats working. So take some time. I don't know, hit Courtney's line or ESB him or something, or you can contact Miss Kennard if she feels up to it. Is she here? Yeah, she is. Well, she's good at it. And then I know who else was Journey. So a few students in here getting it.
You got a snap, Courtney?
Yeah.
It's dropped up.
Y'all talk so country. Drop that. What link am I looking for? The survey. Here we go. All right, and put this in the chat for you. And they say they can't do. These kids can't do this stuff. Yes, they can. All right. Proven wrong, y'all. Proven wrong. All right, so there
You
you go.
see it, Jarrell?
Oh, Jarrell, let me zoom in for Jarrell. So he's trying to show you something, Jarrell. You see it?
Man, why you just gonna put it in the chat, man?
You got a point, Courtney. I don't know, bro.
Man,
Chat
bro,
it over.
can you open
Open
the
the
chat,
chat up. I'm
please?
sorry,
You need
Courtney.
permission.
All right, go ahead. There you go. Is it working for you, Courtney?
Mr. Tyler,
Yes, ma'am.
how do you turn it off?
How you turn it off? You with the Raspberry Pi?
Yeah, the little thing is still up there.
So wait, you want to turn off the Sense hat, right?
Yeah,
Right. So are you in Thani?
yeah.
You said
I just
no.
went back in.
Yeah, go back
No,
to your right there. You go. You see where it says stop?
I pressed stop, but it's still up there.
You mean the Sense hat's still going?
Yeah, it's a little picture.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. Just reprogram it for something else. If it didn't stop, the reason you want to stop it, sometimes it'll stop the Sense hat. Sometimes you just want to disengage it so you don't confuse it. So if you hit the stop button already and you think you stopped, fine. If it's not working for you still, you have to probably reboot. Because you got to understand, we're doing Google Meet and we're also doing that, and that uses a lot of processing speed. So that's why you guys have to reboot. But if you guys are just doing this by yourself and testing it out, it'll run faster because you're not pulling so much internet speed. All right. So let's see. I said 10 more minutes. You guys try to finish hello.py and bestiary. Some people already finished. Those are two files you gotta have done. That's lab 1 and 2. That's as we agreed, each lab is worth 2. So that's 4 assignments that you'll get credit for if you can get it done. And hello is really easy. You just gotta prove that you got it going.
So how we turn it into you, or you just gotta see it?
No, you guys got to see it for participation points, and then you turn it in by just putting it in as a message as SB, and I'll put the grade in.
All right. So I insert the file in SB,
yes, as a message, right? But that's after you saved your file with your name and everything, because I want to run your code, Courtney, on my end. You understand what I mean? And the same with the hello file, Courtney. Just make a small conversation, keep it clean. You're gonna alter that file too, and send that to me in SB. That'll be labs 1 and 2 that you completed. I see people leaving. What's going on? Oh, great. Okay. I hope he's coming back. All right. So that's the only thing you got to do. Have both those labs done because I don't want you tomorrow trying to finish all 3 labs. Right. I'm trying to get 6 assignments turned in with 100% for you guys, but you got to turn those things in. Oh, and also please don't send somebody else's file. I do check the files. Your file should say somewhere correctly your name. I don't know if you're somebody's copying and pasting or cheating. So just do the assignment, get used to it, because we're gonna be doing this for weeks until we get out of this quarter. And then hopefully towards the end, we can go back to writing up Google Docs, right? No? Nobody thought that was funny. Okay. All right. My bad. I thought this was more fun than doing those write-ups, but y'all can tell me when y'all ready. We can go back to the old school. Type your header. Type your title.
Tyler, that is not funny.
Okay, Sikar. All right. So did everybody get to at least the started on the survey? That's a real quick 25 points I'm giving you as an exit slip.
Yeah, I started on that.
Okay. Everybody, please do the survey. Google needs that information for you guys because, truth be told, they might help us out some more in the future with more stuff. It's up to y'all to fill out that survey. Oh, I see. Who's that up there? Got it going. They got the hello file going. I think that's Courtney. Let me see here. No, that's Kennard. Okay. She already got it going. So you're doing a hello file next. All right. So all you got to do, Ms. Kennard, is change the coding so that it has a little bit of a conversation like, hello, Ms. Kennard. And then, you have somebody else in your family, just give a name and then start a small discussion with it. lot of people got some success today. That's good. I was getting worried. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna have to come in the building to help them. But they got it.
Hey, Mr. Tyler, I just sent it to you through your ASCII, but how you gonna run it? So you could just take it out the messages and then put it in Thonny?
Yep.
To the Python thing?
Yep. You already know, yep. So if I were you, start reading up on Lab 3. Did you do the survey, Courtney? Or no? That's the exit slip is your survey. And that's the link I put in the chat. Okay, so now where are we at? The last link I want to talk to you guys about is called GitHub, and I told you make your own account. I'm try to see if this pops up the way you need to see it. Now, some students are not installing all the updates because your kits came with a library. So, and if you did miss that step somewhere, this is how you get some more scripts. Like I said before, in there is the bestiary .py file and the hello file. And as you go through the labs, you're gonna be like, okay, go to your Raspberry Mon home files, right? So, like I said, is a Raspberry Mon folder in there. So make sure you bookmark this because we're gonna be pulling files from here that you could test out. Now in the Raspberry Mon folder, this is what Courtney was asking about. There's a whole Codenex repository for different things to do. But we have to go through these slowly to make them work. And then there's steps that teach you how to make it work in the curriculum guide, right? Okay, so I think that's the most important thing I want to share with you. In case you be like, I didn't get the file, I lost the file. I'm getting all these files from GitHub, which is pretty much being supplied to GitHub by Google. These are links you're using to make your Syntat work for other things. So get very familiar with it. And you have spare time, you can even find other files. I think next week I want to try out the Pac-Man game that you create without the Syntat, but it takes a lot of programming. So please make sure you set up a GitHub account because you're going to be needing those files later, I bet. Just to test things out. Okay, so I am super impressed with everybody. It is now 3:30, and I mean, if you don't have it together, be ready to demonstrate it tomorrow. Send those files to me for labs 1 and 2. We'll be working on lab 3 tomorrow, and the people that sent the files and I tested out and it works like it worked on your end, you'll start seeing some more 100% pop up, at least 4 of them, and that should boost your grade up some. But lab 3, that's 2 more you take advantage of. And you need to start reading up on lab 3 today. If you finished 1 and 2 already, though. If you haven't gotten your kit, please schedule up to the school by calling, reaching out to Mr. Rush or Mr. Irvin. They would know exactly who's there. I think Ms. Ball is a good contact if you're familiar with her, to find out if and when you can come to the school and collect your kit if you haven't received one. I have a spreadsheet of all students that have collected it. So please don't go up there and collect another one. We got new students and they're gonna need their own kit for the rest of the year too. I think I said that.
I did the survey.
You did the survey? Thank you, Journey. All right, so you just got to work on, did you do the hello file, Journey? I know you did the bestiary. I saw that already.
No, I didn't do the hello file yet.
Okay, so make sure you do that and just make a small conversation, save your file and send that to. That's basically lab 1. All right, y'all. Well, I'll be here until 3:40, but you all are free to go, and then we'll do share outs tomorrow. If you want to stick around and do share outs after I explain, because tomorrow's asynchronous, right? You got to come in, check in. Don't just not come because I'm going to mark you absent. Come in, check in. I'm going to ask you, do you have anything to share out? And if that's a no, I want you to continue working on lab 3. Now, I'm going to be giving you the script tomorrow for lab 3. But if you're smart enough, you can go to GitHub and just find it on your own. Just saying. I think that's it. So if you have no questions, you are free to go. I got your attendance marked. Let's see who's. Oh, why did this come over here? I wanted you right here. Trying to get to my attendance screen. Resized all the way. Oh, don't forget those and girls who code. That's tonight. So please go there. Especially if you're having trouble with these kits. Miss Lane has her own kit, and she probably can help you through some of this stuff. Okay.
Well, Mr. Tyler, I'm making my GitHub. I'm making my GitHub account right now.
You
And
are a
then the
smart young
username,
man. You said what?
huh?
I said you a smart young man. Now you'll have access to all the things that they give us.
Mr. Tyler said
No,
something about a
yeah.
Raspbian.
You said what, Journey?
It says something about a Raspbian in Lab 2.
Right.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so did you make your GitHub account? That's what Courtney was just referring to.
No, wait, can you send the link? Oh, let me see it.
Right. It says right. There you go. Yeah, that's what Courtney's working on. Start you an account, Journey, and then you'll be able to follow more scripts in the kit or the labs, I should say, because they're all the source code I'm getting or the example codes I give you guys is really at GitHub. I'm tricking you guys into becoming programmers. But no, honestly, to be truthfully honest, you're learning how to get ready to program those robots we used to program. We're out of time, dang, so I can't say too much. It's 3:39. You guys are free to go unless you just like hanging out with me. But try to explore more on GitHub and then also look at your labs and see which ones you can try to finish. Because to be honest, you can finish a lot of stuff and turn that grade around quickly if you can demonstrate a lot. Okay. They just want to hang out. Okay. They must be focused on the kits. I can't believe it. Okay, I gotta get ready to put in some grades. We got a few students that got it going. That's called persistent. They did not give up.
Do I click software and student for GitHub?
Can you show your screen? I don't know what you're looking at, dear. You can't share, can you? Let me turn it on. All right. Can you share your screen now? Let me stop sharing. Maybe that'll help you. Okay. And now I'm just waiting on you. Okay, so show me what you're talking about. Did you go to sign up at GitHub and stuff?
You see it.
You're coming up. Okay. Yeah, I go to school. You're a student. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So just answer to the best of your abilities. You're definitely a student, right?
Okay.
And then once you're done with your sign up, you click on that link and it should let you, pull files from that link into your own GitHub account so you can use them later. Okay. But the first biggest step is like scratch. You got to start your own account. No charge to students, from what I was told. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 3:41. You are free to leave. I have to get ready to close this room down and get this recording ready to send to Esby for you all. So you know what to do. I'll see you later. Aaliyah, you still here? Or? See, Courtney's got his other kit still connected. Oh, Leah's gone. All right. Journey just left, and Courtney is probably forgot he was in the room with his kit. All right, so let's see here. Where's my recording button?